Hi, hello, and namaste. I'm Yugen Thamang, and welcome to the brand new episode of the Startup Show, which is a proud presentation of AIC SMU TBI Foundation, that is an Audit Incubation Center, Sikkim University Technology Business Incubation Foundation, and the show has been powered by the Sikkim Chronicle. र आजको यस एपिसोड एकदमै स्पेशल छ किनभने हामी यो एपिसोडमा दुईटा डिफ्रेन्ट स्टार्टअपको यङ प्रमिसिङ एस्पायरिङ अन्टरप्रिनर अथवा फाउन्डर्ससँग हामी आज कुराकानी गर्न लागिरहेका छौँ र आजको यो एपिसोडमा दुईटा स्टार्टअपलाई हामीले फिचर गरेका छौँ। एउटा स्टार्टअप रहेको छ SH1ELD Tech InfoSec प्राइभेट लिमिटेड र अर्को स्टार्टअप रहेको छ SH1ELD। दुईटा स्टार्टअप त सिक्किम बेस्ड स्टार्टअप हो र दुईटा विभिन्न फिल्डमा उहाँले काम गरिरहनु भएको छ र यो फर्स्ट पार्टमा हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ दि फाउन्डर अफ दि SH1ELD Tech InfoSec प्राइभेट लिमिटेड, जसको ब्रान्डको नाम रहेको छ SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Solutions, जो आइटी बेस्ड स्टार्टअप छ, सिक्किम बेस्ड हुनुहुन्छ र द फाउन्डरको नाम रहेको छ शुभम कश्यप र उहाँसँग हामी फर्स्ट पार्टमा इनफ्याक्ट यो पार्टमा हामी कुराकानी गर्नेछौँ। त्यसको बादमा हामी SH1ELD जो अर्को स्टार्टअप रहेको छ SH1ELD प्राइभेट लिमिटेड र उहाँहरूको ब्रान्डको नाम रहेको छ SH1ELD र उहाँहरू हेल्थ केयर स्टार्टअप हुनुहुन्छ, सिक्किम बेस्ड स्टार्टअप हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँसँग पनि हामी कुराकानी गर्नेछौँ। सो फर्स्ट अफ अल हामी बात गर्नेछौँ शुभम कश्यप, हु इज द फाउन्डर अफ द स्टार्टअप नोन एज दि इन्फोसेक इनफ्याक्ट SH1ELD Tech InfoSec प्राइभेट लिमिटेड। So Subhan, first of all, welcome to the Startup Show.
Thank you, Mr. Yogan.
तपाईँ मैले अघि नै भनिदिइसकेको छु कि your startup is it basically works on the cyber security and IT solutions related लिएर तपाईको ब्रान्डको नाम रहेको छ SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Solutions. So tell our viewers what is your startup all about and who are the founders, when did you start it?
Okay. So good afternoon. My name is Shubham Kashyap. I'm founder and CEO of SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Solutions. It is a cybersecurity and IT based startup based out of Sikkim. And we started this company in 2019 with a vision of increasing cyber awareness among the people and to provide a proper platform for cybersecurity solutions and IT solutions in Sikkim, Northeast and West Bengal region. So हामीले यो जर्नी 2019 मा स्टार्ट गर्यो. At that point of time, we were providing educational awareness programs in the field of cyber security. We were organizing workshops and ethical hacking training programs in colleges and schools. And we have covered a few major universities and colleges of Sikkim, including SMIT, ICFI and SRM. And what our core vision was to make people aware what is cybersecurity and what is technology that we are using and how it could affect our day-to-day lives. Because when we are using technology, there is a negative aspect to it. Because there is a negative aspect, we need to be aware. People, general public need to be aware what is the bad side of cybersecurity. So we were precisely focusing on those things that could help people stop being the victim of cyber crimes and stop being prey of cyber criminals and black hat hackers and illegal hackers. So in 2020, we organized an event in presence of Honorable Governor of Sikkim, where we conducted a mass awareness program in general public awareness, wherein we told how people could be aware, starting from smartphones, laptops, technologies that affect our day-to-day lives. So since COVID has come in 2019, cybercrime has increased a lot. Absolutely, it has increased because it has increased in various sectors, starting from financial frauds, identity scams, and political cyber wars. So the thing is, general public need to be aware how can they secure themselves. So we started doing workshops and events online as well. Because of COVID, we were not able to organize events because of social distancing. So we organized events in Jaipur and Siliguri, and we also made them aware of how we can be in cyberspace, we can be secure. So this is in the awareness part. In the education aspect, we provide cybersecurity and ethical hacking training courses, which is first of its kind in Sikkim. That is precisely focused on making an individual's career based out of cybersecurity. One could go for courses like ethical hacking, and one could go for a bright future, a very promising and aspirant future in the field of cybersecurity by being a professional hacker, ethical hacker, and not being an illegal hacker. Because there is a very huge difference between a hacker who is doing his purpose for good and bad. So there are people who are hacking into companies, into government organizations for their personal benefit. But then again, there are hackers. So basically, hackers are 2 to 3 types, basically: white hat, black hat, and gray hat. So we are the white hat hackers who hack into systems to make the vulnerabilities and loopholes and weaknesses fixed, so that the bad people do not exploit
So basically you're trying to say that you
Yeah.
combat the illegal and
Yes.
unethical hacking.
Unethical
We'll talk
hacking.
about that in details. But Subham,
Yeah.
like, are you the only the lone founder of the company?
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to know that. And
Yeah.
also apart from that, what is your background? Because this
Yeah.
is completely related to technology. So
Technology,
your
yeah.
background is related to that.
Yes, yes. So the founder is me, and the other director is my mother. And I am a student of SMIT. I had done BCA, and after completing my BCA, I did a cybersecurity internship from Delhi, from an cybersecurity organization. And after completing my internship, I started this journey in Sikkim because of the lack of awareness. And my personal experience is in the field of cybersecurity, ethical hacking, network security, general cyber crimes, and the latest problems that are upcoming in the market.
Yeah, and as we all know that we live in a very global, world. In fact, the world is entirely globalized, and then the technology plays a very pivotal role in this aspect. And when we talk about technology, there are various aspects which actually has been really vulnerable,
Vulnerable,
for
yes,
people
yes.
who does not have idea about the IT and the technology.
yes.
And basically, you're talking about the cyberspace, like if it basically talk about only the digital platforms or the websites or any other other accounts related to digital media. So I've been hearing a lot of crime and in related to that, and a lot of cases, illegal aspects coming out of that.
Exactly.
So those are the problems,
Yes.
as far as I know. So and what are the other problems that you have identified, and what are the kind of the solution, in fact, your company is being providing?
Yes. So our unique approach towards this cybersecurity problem is that we are focused towards service sector, awareness, and education also. In the education and awareness sector, one can be equipped with the proper knowledge how to be safe and secure. And in the career aspect, one could build up their own skills to make a good future in the field of cybersecurity. Apart from that, we are also a company that provides cybersecurity solutions and audits, cybersecurity network audits. So by doing this, the company can achieve a healthy cybersecurity environment, and by that, one company can be secured of existing cyber crimes in the market, and be well equipped for the upcoming cyber crimes. So one more thing is more important. We need to understand that because cybercrime has increased in the COVID times, because people started working from home, platform changed from offline to online, the world went digital. So it was a great opportunity for cyber criminals to exploit it. So it is the right time for people to be aware in the field of cybercrime and cybersecurity that there's a lot of scam going on. Recently in our state also, in Sikkim, there has been initiatives by police administrations and government agencies to make people aware and to fight cybercrime that are existing from outside of the states, from other regions of the states. So one of the places which is Jamtara is very well known in India. There's also Netflix series based on it. So this Jamtara is a place where cyber crimes is being conducted and multiple people are being targeted. So Sikkim is also one of the target. So Sikkim Police Association is also taking good initiatives in this aspect, and people are getting much aware now in Sikkim.
Okay, this was all about your company. What are the problems and what are the solution? Now let's be very practical about this, because since you are a startup, because I know you live in this side Himalaya state of Sikkim, and we have a lot of limitation when it comes to maybe investment or the resources. So since the viewers are watching this, I really want to know is like, is your company a bootstrap company? And then apart, if it is a bootstrap company, so then what are you really looking forward to? And are you looking for investors? Any other, investment in terms of?
So our company is bootstrapped since 2019, and we are looking for investors. The major reason behind this is that the cybersecurity industry is so wide and so vivid that it requires human resource, it requires technological resources. So with provided investment and funding, we could further expand and reach out to a more potential market. And that is our next 5-year plan, that we connect with more companies and more people, as in general awareness and services as well, so that we conduct awarenesses as well as we secure the companies from cyber crime. So when this happens, when companies are getting secured from cyber crime, this leads to the cyber hygiene of an entire economy, entire society, and that is a very important aspect.
Yeah, since you already said that in the next 5 years what you're going to do, I'd also want to know, because since you started from 2019 and COVID hits us, and I'm sure you're working from home, and since everything can be done virtually, because we have a very well robust technology right now. So I mean, what are the achievements, or what are the things that you have done so far since 2019, or the inception of your startup?
So in this sector, we have been doing workshops and events in schools and colleges. We have also been incubated at Atal Incubation Center, SMUTBI, and through that we have also done a lot of awareness and research programs in not just one specific cybersecurity, but IT and IoT as well. And we have conducted an awareness program in the presence of Honorable Governor of Sikkim, and recently we also our company got awarded by Honorable Chief Minister of Sikkim for cybersecurity in Sikkim.
That's an achievement, so congratulations for that. Thank you so much. And then before we conclude your part of this conversation, like, I would really want to know, since you have been incubated at the AICSME and as a startup, it's very important for a founder to actually learn about the basic and fundamentals of entrepreneurship. So how has been the learning so far under AICSME TPI?
Yes, it has been a very wonderful journey. As a startup, when we started in 2019, we were merely just idea born out of cybercrime. But to grow and prosper that idea, AIC SMUTBI has been one of the platforms that has been really helpful in not just one segment, but all the segments, from legal and marketing, from other entrepreneurial aspects, and how to make the core ideas and values of a company from a problem statement to more solution-oriented approach. And also we are working towards that.
So, I mean, like, have you been pitching so far, like, to different investors and all?
Yes, I have been pitching.
So how has been the experience?
The experience has been good. I learned a lot of things about pitching and what are the key factors that investors look into when they are investing in a company, and how one should approach and how the pitching should be. So considering that, we are looking forward to keep pitching in the future to the investors.
Okay. So before we conclude now on your part, like, what would you like to say if investors are watching you, and what is your USP and the pitch? I want you to pitch it virtually right now.
Okay, sure. So my first and the most primary message is that because cybersecurity is so big concern that eventually with time it has to be taken care of, and companies and startups like ours are doing our best and giving our best efforts to create awareness, to provide services, and to create an impact that connects with people. It helps them. So for that we need to grow, and for the sake of growth, we are also looking for investors to invest in our company so that we could further expand into other regions out of Sikkim and West Bengal and Northeast, so that it could be a better platform for people and us as well.
Yeah, sounds good. I hope this
Sure.
podcast or interview gets you good investors, and then you can
Thank
talk
you so
about
much
the
for staying
equity and the other details.
Sure.
And I'll give the details of his company, SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Private Limited, up in the post section, and then you can reach out to him as well. And thank you, Subham, for joining into the
Thank you, Mr.
conversation.
Thank you so
and
much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, wow, Subham Kashyap, who is working in the cyber space and IT solution provide गरिरहनु भएको छ उहाँले उहाँको कम्पनीको नाम रहेछ SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Private Limited र उहाँको ब्रान्डको नाम रहेको छ SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Solutions.
Also, one last thing I would like to conclude is that if you are a victim of cybercrime, if you have ever been a victim of cybercrime, or if you know someone who has been a victim of cybercrime, then there is a proper platform to report it. The national helpline portal is cybercrime.gov.in. Therein you can go and directly report what are the problems that you have faced, whether it is a financial fraud. There are a lot of scams happening, UPI scams and all those things, so you can directly report there. And you can also report it through our website. There is one feature that you can report your problem, we will analyze it and we'll provide
you can tell the website domain
yeah
name.
So our website is SH1ELD.com, SH1ELD.com. From there you can report all the problems that you have been facing. And also apart from cybercrime, there are educational modules and IT platforms, IT services that we provide.
All right, so thank you, Subham. Thank you so much.
Mr. Aaron.
All right, so now we'll be speaking to, in fact, this another young founder of a startup known as the SH1ELD Private Limited, just like healthcare section now उहाँले काम गरिरहनु भएको छ. So we'll have a conversation with the founder of the startup. In fact, उहाँको नाम रहेको छ Karan Singh. So Karan, welcome to the startup show.
Thank you so much.
We'll straight go to the point of means having a conversation on the startup founder. Your company name is SH1ELD Private Limited. Your brand name is SH1ELD, which is working on the healthcare sector in Sikkim particularly. So let's talk about who all are the founders and what is the prime intention and the motive behind having this startup.
Yeah, so we are two co-founders. One of the co-founder is myself. My name is Karan Singh, and the another co-founder is Sumesh Chettri. Yeah. So
what is the prime intention and the motive of
so
startup?
the prime intention of our startup is to provide home healthcare facilities. Basically, after the pandemic, this COVID-19, we got to know that we identified many problems, like people were not getting medicine on time. Like they had to go to different medical stores, one by one to different medical stores. But if you contact us, you can save your time. तपाईले आफ्नो टाइम सेभ गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. त्यसमा पनि जसरी तपाईँ एउटा दबाई खोज्नु जानुभयो, एमजीमा जानुभयो, बेसिकली तपाईँले के हेर्नुहुन्छ भने you'll go for Lifeline or any other medical stores who provide different medicines. But it's more time consuming. First of all, you have to get into the queuesमा बस्नु पर्यो, त्यहाँदेखि त्यहाँ पुग्नु पर्यो. त्यहाँ पुगेर तपाईँले if in case त्यहाँबाट पाएन रहेछ, दबाई पाएन रहेछ, फेरि डिफ्रेन्ट मेडिकल स्टोर्समा जानु पर्यो. बट डाइरेक्टली तपाईँले हाम्रोमा आउनुभएछ भने चाहिँ द्याट टाइम यु क्यान सेभ यर टाइम. अन्त जुन टाइम तपाईँ बचाउन सक्नुहुन्छ त्यो टाइम अर्को प्रोडक्टिभ काममा पनि लगाउन सक्नुहुन्छ. बेसिकली हाम्रो स्टार्टअपको चाहिँ मेन एम चाहिँ छ कि जति पनि हेल्थ केयर सर्भिसेस छ, डिफ्रेन्ट मेडिकल सर्भिसेस छ, त्यो चाहिँ सबै होम
It's basically about, like, you're trying to say, like, your startup actually works on the medicine delivery and as well as the reaching out to the pathological lab through
we have different
getting up the samples and everything.
Yeah, we have different medical services. These services are medicines delivery, home diagnostic services.
Okay.
If you need nurses, we can provide you nurses, private nurses, and there are many other ideas which we are going to launch in future.
So, like, how has been means COVID time, because it was a lockdown and the pandemic that happened, and people were really scared to go out as well, and there was restrictions, of course. And of course, your company, your brand was really doing good in the state of Sikkim during that phase. So how has been the challenges after that? Like, are people still habituated of getting in touch with you when it comes to going for a medicine delivery or the diagnostic test?
Yeah, after COVID, like people are adapting this change. Like अब COVID को time मा त they were ordering because त्यति त restrictions थियो निस्किन्थेन मान्छे निस्किनु पनि पाउँथेन. But after COVID in orders चाहिँ कम्ती भयो, but बिस्तारै adapt गर्दैछ मान्छेहरूले. They are ordering medicines. They are calling us for a home diagnostic test. They are also booking private nurses. बिस्तारै change त आउँदैछ because in future अब जसरी अहिले त कोभिड चल्यो, इन फ्युचर अरू केही पेन्डेमिकहरू नआउनु सक्छ कि, बट वी हेभ टु बी रेडी. अब जसरी पहिलादेखि नै चल्दै आएको कि आफै जानु, दबाई आफै किन्नु, आफै प्याथोलोजी ल्याबमा वेट गर्नु. हामीले के चेन्ज लाग्यो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ एउटा डायग्नोस्टिक टेस्टको लागि, इफ यु आर गोइङ फर डायग्नोस्टिक टेस्ट फर यर ब्लड सुगर टेस्ट, फर्स्ट अफ अल यु हेभ टु गो एम्प्टी स्टोमक. बिहानै जानु पऱ्यो, एम्प्टी स्टोमकमा जानु पऱ्यो. आफ्टर द्याट खाना खाएर 2 घन्टा फेरि जानु पऱ्यो. इफ समवन इज लिभिङ फार फ्रम द मार्केट एरिया, इट्स भेरी डिफिकल्ट फर देम टु कम. लाइक आयो, बजार आयो, 2 घन्टा त्यहीँ बजारमा बितायो, फेरि टेस्ट गरिकन गयो. बट हामीले चाहिँ के गर्दैछ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ जति पनि मेडिकल सर्भिसेस सब तपाईँको घरमै एकदम at your doorstep. We are providing all these services, and we are also trying to add some more things which we are surely going to add in future.
So how are you working? In fact, that is something which I'm really curious to know. Like, how are you working? Do you have a medical professional in the team, or have you tied up with the different diagnostic centers or the pharmacy as such?
Yeah, for medicines we are tied up with different medical stores in Gantok and as well as in Siliguri. And for this diagnostic tests also we are tied up with different diagnostic centers. And for the nursing we have a proper nursing team. We have 5 to 6 nurses in our team, and they work for us, and they are doing a very great job for us.
Okay, so we have spoken about the startup, the challenges, and how do you work and all. Now, since it's a startup, of course, and then what about it? Like, is it also a bootstrap, or are you really looking for investors in future?
Yeah, it's a bootstrap. From the very beginning, we are doing it as a bootstrap. And talking about the investors, yes, we absolutely need investors, because we also want to scale up our idea. And khali alone we cannot do. Like, we need support from government also. Like, as a company, people trust छिटो गर्दैन. अब कम्पनीजहरुलाई नयाँ कुनै कम्पनी आउँदैछ, are they giving genuine medicines or not, are the tests done in good pathology labs or not. These are the challenges we are facing, but we want some support from the people and as well as the government. Like, we can like COVID को अब कुरा गर्दाखेरि जसरी लास्ट जुन थियो कोभिड को वेभ आयो, त्यति बेला तपाईले एसटीएनएम मा हेर्नु सक्नुहुन्थ्यो कतिको भिड हुन्थ्यो. अब जसलाई कोभिड छैन पनि त्यति बेला पनि अगर कोभिड त्यहाँ टेस्ट गर्नु जाँदाखेरि त्यति बेला पनि उले he can get infected.
But the chances of infection.
Yeah. So what we are doing is we want support from government. Like, we want to provide our home collection facilities. Like, the test can be done in the hospital only. The rates of the test will be free. We'll just charge some service charges which we need to give to the nurses, and we need to book. We need to take a different vehicle for it. Like, कुनै अब sample collect गर्नु जाँदा कोभिड को, we cannot take taxis and all, because the nurse is going to attend a COVID patient, and त्यस्तै अब we need support.
Okay, so you are opening up, like you are trying to say that you really want to collaborate with the government agencies and the other agencies as well to further work on your work. I mean, like, okay. So before we conclude this, because I want to make it very crisp conversation. So since you're working in the health sector, so how many people are you currently working with, direct and indirectly?
Like, we have around 5 to 6 nurses in our team, and if I talk about the delivery guys, we have 3 to 4 delivery guys with us
for the medicines, basically.
Yeah, only for the medicines. And in total, directly if we talk, we have taking me, myself, and my another co-founder, we have 10 to 15 members in our startup. And talking the in indirect way, like the pathology labs, like the workers who work in the pathology labs, they are getting orders through us. The medicines, medical stores, they are getting ordered through us. If we take everything, like around 30 to 40 people are with
Indirect
yeah.
sections. Okay. So apart from that, Karan, I really wanted to know, like, you know, since you're a startup, and I'm sure, like, you might be like, apart from the investors and all, you might be looking to a lot of learnings which you are doing it under AIC SME TBI right now. So how has been the support about the AIC SME TBI, and how has been the learning
Like your company, this SH1ELD, we started in 2019, back in late 2019. So we got incubated in AIC in around 2020 January or February. After that, we got to learn many things. Like back in 2019, we just had idea. We had idea, but after getting in AIC, we got to know different models. We learned to add our different models in our startup. Like we learn about the financial model, how should be the financial model which we need to pitch in front of the investors. How to make our business model a feasible business model. Yeah, there are many things we learn, and we got also incorporated through AIC, and that also in very cheap rate. Yeah.
So they're supporting you in various aspects with the support and the services they're providing you as well. So anyways, I missed this question, like where are you currently working? Which is your base right now? Is it only working in the capital Gangtok, or in anywhere in other parts of the state?
Like properly we are working only in Gangtok, but we surveyed different areas like Uttare, Dentam, in West Sikkim. In those areas we found that there are no single medicine store also. For a single paracetamol, they go to different
area out of town.
Different, like for a single medicine like paracetamol, they go for grocery store. They ask in grocery store, you dawai cha chaina.
So depend on the quack basically.
Yeah. So what we are doing is like not only in this town area, we want to provide our services in rural areas, because main problem the rural area ma cha ni ta. Town area ma ta मान्छे एक दिन ननिस्के 2 दिन निस्केर भए पनि दवाई दोकान त जान्छ, तर रुरल एरियामा के छ, जो माथि बस्छ, अब एउटा इमर्जेन्सी दवाई चाहियो अरे, कसैको सुगरको दवाई सक्यो अरे, अब के छ अप्सन उनीहरुकोमा चाहिँ, या त उनीहरुले एउटा कुनै ड्राइभरलाई भन्छ दवाई ल्याइदिनुस्, त्यो ड्राइभरले पनि उनीहरुलाई चार्जेस लिन्छ. चार्जेस कसरी लिन्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ एउटा मान्छेको भाडा लिँदै रहेछ. यो कुरा we got to know during this survey. But what we want to do is like we want to provide these services in all the rural areas. Basically, we want to target all the rural areas in Sikkim, not only in Sikkim, but in future we want to scale up our this startup in different parts of Northeast and in the mainland as well.
Sounds very promising, Karan. So anyway, so I guess this is the end. We are concluding the conversation. So thank you so much for joining and letting us know about your startup. And since you're working in the healthcare, and I'm sure there will be a lot of doors opening because we live in a pandemic right now. So anyways, congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you so much.
So anyway, so जति पनि सिक्किम क्रोनिकल भ्युअर्स हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो. इनफ्याक्ट मसँग भर्खर कन्भर्सेसनमा हुनुहुन्छ मिस्टर करण सिंह, हु इज द फाउन्डर अफ अ स्टार्टअप नोन एज SH1ELD प्राइभेट लिमिटेड. उहाँको ब्रान्ड नेम रहेको छ SH1ELD, र उहाँ हेल्थ केयर सल्युसन्स अथवा हेल्थ केयर सेक्टरमा काम गरिरहनु भएको छ. त्यसरी नै द फर्मर पार्टमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो हामीसँग शुभम कश्यप, हु इज द फाउन्डर अफ द SH1ELD Tech InfoSec प्राइभेट लिमिटेड, र उहाँको ब्रान्ड नेम रहेको थियो SH1ELD Tech InfoSec Solutions. हि बेसिकली वर्क्स इन द साइबर स्पेस र IT सल्युसन्समा. सो यस्तै अन्य एपिसोड्सहरू हामी फेरि पनि लिएर आउनेछौँ. दिस इज क्वाइट एन स्पेसल एपिसोड बिकज हामीसँग दुईजना सिक्किमको प्रमिसिङ यङ अन्टरप्रिनर्सहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो. We are concluding the episode. The show name is the Startup Show, which is a proud presentation of AIC SME TBI Foundation, and the show is powered by Sikkim Chronicle. Thank you so much for watching.